Meanwhile, the city closes.
Let's meet your Los Angeles Lakers.
And nothing.
Kevin, thanks.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Anthony Davis.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jordan. I feel like we always see a little more energy from teams after All-Star Weekend. Seems, Brett, like that's a much-needed break for a lot of guys.
Well, you refill your cup in some ways, Kevin, because it's time with friends and family, or you just get away from the gym for a time. But also, guys are just excited to get back to what it is that they love to do, and that's play this game.
LeBron's shot is good.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active, and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Westbrook kicks to Davis. Bazemore passes to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 4 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, pretty composed there with the time ticking away. Westbrook has a bit of a sixth sense to get one off.
And the rejection by LeBron. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting that?
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. LeBron against Ingram.
And with AD roaming around like a great white shark, smells blood in the water, makes the defense think twice.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Pass to Valanciunas.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
Here's Bazemore. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series. for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
And Davis puts it in.
Well, that just happened because of that insane dribble move by that tall drink of water. Breathless display.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with the loss. Put up a good fight. They had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Graham. A three ball. Cranes the three-pointer. Graham's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
LeBron against Ingram. LeBron kicks to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Or 3. Westbrook. The shot. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Graham. He goes up again. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bazemore for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Pelicans leading by 3. And it's Graham missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. And it's Josh Hart in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Pelicans shooting just about an even 40% to start. Ingram, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand. I admit it. Do you see me? I'm raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
The first one falls.
Well, when you make these kind of improvements in your game, you're putting in a lot of work in the offseason. Brandon Ingram growing up right in front of us.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Malik Monk comes in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Ingram against James. Rondo passes to Monk. And the Lakers with another turnover here. The Pelicans making a switch here. Temple's checked in.
ball.
Pelicans leading by 5. Satoransky looking around. Now here's Hart. Monk defending. It's stolen by Rondo. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
On offense here are the Pelicans. Hayes the pass to Hart. Back to Hayes. Inside. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Rondo's shot is good.
Right now, Rondo just cutting through there with not much effort, and the speed took over.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Satoransky after Rajon Rondo's bucket.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Goes up on the wing. Howard misses. Pelicans leading by 3. Right wing. He takes it in. Satoransky gets the bucket.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Howard dishes to James. And the shot is long.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
The Pelicans shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Temple the pass to Hayes. Back to Temple. Now here's Satoransky. Feeds to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Howard can't hit. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Temple. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, threatening here. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Satoransky against Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayes trying to break through. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Rondo. High post, Howard. Monk, the pass to Howard. From the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for Los Angeles,
Lakers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
It's more delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or, one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel has out there. You've got Malik Monk. Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. Kicks it to Hayes. Here's Satoransky, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Dwight Howard. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. A lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. Ken Bazemore comes in for James. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Monk. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Marshall. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Garrett Temple. And that one misses.
Well, as good as AD already is, to think that there's still upside to his game, it's really remarkable. Athletic, talented, and continues to work hard to maximize his talent.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Anthony. And New Orleans also making a change. Graham's checked in.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Jordan. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket.
Yeah, you can pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart.
Brandon Ingram.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Valanciunas. Goes back up. Williamson trying to free himself up. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. For 3, Westbrook. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Bazemore for 3. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Graham, the pass to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Lakers trail by 5. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Jordan. He kicks it to Bazemore. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Jordan dishes to Westbrook. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Ingram wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ingram's got 7.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Ingram with the drive and slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Passes it to Bazemore. Here's Bradley. Last game out, he had 14. Clock at 4. From past the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Williamson. 12 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Again, the body control to shift himself over. With Westbrook, sometimes the only choice you have is to commit the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men. Women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Here's Graham. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Back to Graham. Valanciunas passes to Alexander Walker. It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. The offensive rebound. Williamson. Good D by Jordan. Lakers trail by 11. Outside Rondo. And here's Davis for three. And it's good. Coming out the assist by Rajon Rondo. Davis has got 10 points in the game. Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Jordan. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. James checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Satoransky's subbed in for Devontae Green. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hayes finds Ingram. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the half.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
LeBron drives in. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
Here's Rondo. James catches them up. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples. And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. LeBron with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Going inside. Up and in on the way. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
So many years, and the body still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
Pass to Ingram. A slam dunk by Ingram.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. James finds Howard. And here is Monk. From downtown, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. He's really stood out for them to this point. Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from New Orleans?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possessions. They've built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
They can't keep fouling like this. It's sloppy out there. The difference in this game comes down to the amount of free throws they give them. Sure, they need to stay aggressive on the defensive end, but you got to play without fouling.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. And it's Ingram in at the small forward.
And right now, Zion just being assertive on offense, playing confidently.
Graham against Westbrook. Good work there as it goes. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. Outside Jordan. Bazemore with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Fires for 3. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, Russell is not stopping right now. So sure on the offensive end. Just complete confidence there.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis.